Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. A first down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and goal. Mahomes to the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying, Chris Jones. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the Eagles first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. They'll run it here with Saquon. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Third down and 3. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Once again, it's Barkley. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd down, they need 5. Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. 4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here's Barkley. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Mahomes. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Here comes Jackson on the return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35?
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Patrick to throw. We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 11th grab of the game and a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Hurts again. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Hurts will try it again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Again, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. First and 10 for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles' offense about ready to take over once more. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A run with Barkley. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. gun, here's Mahomes. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Left side in the hands of Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Now, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Second down, goal to go. Play action here. Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Barkley. Oh, yeah. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Hurts to the air on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here comes Worthy to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.